Check it out. This video is about two guests who had appeared on a Fresh and Fit podcast episode. In this episode, this was particularly a Rumble only edition. For those who didn't watch the episode on Rumble, y'all didn't miss much. The two guests that were featured there were pretty annoying. They were arguing all night long with Myron, and Myron was cooking them, giving them the smackdown. But they just kept talking. They just kept talking in circles. They kept rerouting. They were just simply, as in layman's terms, arguing for the sake of arguing. And it's kind of like, you ever had a girlfriend or a significant other in your life, and she knows she's wrong in the argument, but she continues to argue and argue and argue, and no matter how logically unfound that her argument is, and she knows she's not being logical, she continues to argue and argue. Essentially, she is arguing for the sake of arguing. Like, come on. These ladies were arguing points, the two of them, they didn't even understand, right? They were just going in on things they had not much familiarity with. For example, on the topic of dates, they essentially had little to no experience on dates, yet were going in at a deep level pause on dates. But don't just take my word for it. Let's roll the clip.
Well, it's not a date.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, so
It's uncomfortable. Have you guys?
You?
Yeah,
they pay for dates.
Yeah, so this is Lady in Purple asking the two guests that question. Have you been on a date?
Shit, they're trying to be men.
I've never been on a date.
So that's Lady in Black. One to the right saying she's never been on a date.
Oh my god.
So then why are you talking about dating?
I got something to say. I got something very important to say. This is what I'm saying. They haven't lived it. They haven't lived maternity.
So why are you talking about this?
Hey, y'all, have you guys dated a billionaire? Hold up. Wait.
Preferences and
Have you guys dated a billionaire?
Not a
No.
billionaire.
Have you guys built an empire with a brokey?
Bro, I am 23.
I'm single.
Beat it.
Yeah, so that's the lady in blonde towards the left saying she's 23.
You guys haven't lived it.
Yeah.
So what?
So you see the reaction that everyone had when they responded on, have they gone on a date? So at least one of them says, I have not. The other one, most likely very little. So people were having this huge reaction around the table because all night, those two ladies were capping all along with their dating points and other points, talking in circles. But despite the amount of words they were saying, the arguments they were trying to present, they still got the smackdown, the verbal beatdown from Myron. So, you know, those two ladies were capping so much that if we have the Cap Olympics, they would win the gold medal all over again and again. And that's just keeping it real. No cap. But here's the thing. The two ladies that came on the Fresh and Fit panel, they weren't just two random people that came on. No, they were trained and prepared by Destiny, the streamer. That's right. Destiny was training them, and he sent them with his preparation and guidance as the opposition. Like, clearly, if you've seen this video on Destiny's channel, right, he's essentially just trying to prep them. And I don't know what's going on, right? This might be fan service. And I get that Destiny, the one in the blue hair, he's in an open relationship with his partner, but this is a little too open, right? I get maybe his debate prep is a little unorthodox, but this is a little too much for me. Well, come on. Basically, he's trying to train them, trying to be able to really be able to do that, recreate that Fresh and Fit format where he gets a couple of talking points that Myron would make, and then they would reply back. So he's been training them, right? He's been training them and basically prepping them before they send them off. So they didn't just come in on their own. I believe that's Destiny's partner. She's probably seeing what's going on. I get they're in an open relationship, but maybe even she feels it's a little too open. Plus, with Destiny training both of these individuals, I believe this person is Pixie, this person is Aaron, goes by Straighter Raid on social media. It's kind of like in the beginning episodes of Dragon Ball Z, where you see Vegeta right before he turns good, right? He's in the scouter mode. It's kind of like Vegeta when he sends two characters, Nappa and Raditz, to the planet Earth in order to create some damage. Just like in this example, Destiny would be Vegeta, who's sending Nappa and Raditz to go to Earth to take care of Earth. But here's the problem. The two people you trained, you may have prepped, they were not ready. They got destroyed by Myron on Fresh and Fit. So even if Destiny is Vegeta, even on your scatter, you got to realize that those two individuals' debate skills, debate tactics were not over 9,000. Plus, even Destiny could tell their debate skills were not even that good, while Destiny was hate watching Fresh and Fit during those two people's appearance. Like, even he could tell they were getting destroyed. Like, while Destiny was watching the stream live, it was kind of like, you know, seeing your boxing coach in your corner, seeing his boxers, right? One of them right here getting destroyed. I know it hurt Destiny when these individuals you sent to the podcast, right? They were making certain errors. Like, come on, jab, hook, head movement, right? And even with your tutelage and training, the two people you sent on the Fresh and Fit podcast, they still got destroyed. And the thing is, the two individuals who Destiny sent to the Fresh and Fit podcast, this is not their first time they have met Destiny. It seems like both Pixie, the one in the blonde, as well as Aaron, aka Straight Array, the one with the black hair, have met with Destiny before multiple times. Let's say Pixie, the one in the blonde, has been featured on many Destiny streams. Look at this one 2 years ago. Look at this one 2 years ago. You see this one 3 years ago. There's a lot of history between Pixie and Destiny for the one in the black hair, right? Also known as Aaron or Straight Array. Come on, she was in a video 3 months ago. This is just the only difference. She has glasses here. And another video, it looks like they're kind of holding hands. I don't know. They're kind of doing the hover hand, but they realize it's YouTube, so they can't be a little too explicit. I get being an open relationship, but I think there are limits on being too open, right? When people talk about open relationships, there are certain parameters. Yeah, we can do certain things, but maybe not that in your face about it, right? There's a difference between thinking about, yeah, I'm open to that, versus actually seeing it in your face. And in particularly about the one with the blonde hair, I think goes by the name of Pixie. She seems to be a streamer on Twitch, so that could be the connection, right? Destiny was a big streamer on Twitch. She has a slightly, a decent Twitch following, and basically looked at Destiny as, oh, this is the one with the clout in terms of the Twitch universe. It seems like that right now, this is obviously an outdated bio, right? She's in college in Florida. Says she's 23 in the Fresh and Fit podcast, probably graduated. So that's probably how she made the connection, right? She goes to a college in Florida. I can make a close stop, right? A nearby stop in Fresh and Fit podcast because that's a podcast based in Florida. I think it's kind of a weird bio, right? If you don't tip me, pause, the terrorists win. I don't know what that means. Click on this image to tip me. No refunds. I think that's kind of implied. You don't got to be explicit. It's kind of like when you go to a restaurant, they say no refunds, right? You eat, you pay, right? You can't just refund something you just ate. You eat it, you pay for it. So it's a little weird. I think that's where the Pixie and Destiny connection came in through the Twitch world. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Put a like and subscribe. Put a comment below if you got something to say about it. I'll see y'all next time.